So I want to get one more example in here before class ends. All right, so where did we stop? H, I think we stopped at U, I think, is where we stopped. You're saying hopefully not, but I think we did. Adrian, what is step number 1 here, please?
Hello.
Right? Yeah. She is so close. She made one instant mistake. Yeah, it has to be minus, okay? So, because remember, if you're factoring, if you're factoring out a -2, just come like that. All right, Owen, what comes next, please?
So then you would do your arrow,
Yeah,
and then it's in brackets -8/2,
yeah,
and then that's squared. And then that equals -4 in brackets, that's squared,
great.
and that equals 16.
Careful, 16, not -16. Right, because like a negative and negative is a plus there, right? It won't affect your answer because one's got to be a plus, one has to be a negative, but just start with that. Okay, Austin, what do you do next, please?
Then you put the 16 into the equation, so it's y equals -2 bracket x squared minus 8x plus 16 minus 16.
Awesome, wonderful, tremendous, excellent even. All right, Hannah, what do you do now, please?
Take the 16, the -16 out of the brackets and times by the -2.
Good, what does that turn into?
Y equals -2 squared minus 8x plus 16 plus 32.
I could play brave, please, go ahead.
Use the unresolved number.
Good. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Okay, great, so my vertex is going to be 4 and 33 and opens down. Okay, can everyone close their eyes and put their heads in their desks? Now I want you to go answer honestly here so I can figure out how much more time I have to spend on this. Who completely 100% understands this? Raise your hand. Okay, who sort of understands this but made one small mistake and didn't quite get the right answer? Who doesn't really understand anything? Raise your hand. Okay. Good. All right. I'm going to do one more example here, and then I'm going to stop. I think it's going to fractions. Please remember we said in here for fractions, you're always going to leave in fraction form. You're never changing it to decimal. It starts today. If you're in my 3M class last semester, let's use decimals. Those days are over. Decimals are out. Fractions are in. Fractions is like, I'm not going to go. Because I don't know what's in, so I'm not even going to try and pretend like I do. Example 6. It says find the vertex of. Y equals, say, 2x squared minus 10x plus 1. Now, I know what you're thinking to yourself. You're saying, Mr. Sadler, I'm a highly intelligent human being, which all of you are. And you're saying, Mr. Sadler, you just said there were fractions, and yet there are no fractions. There will be fractions in a minute, okay? So don't be afraid. We'll get through them right now. Lana. Second Lana, sorry. Can you be brave, please, and give me the first step to solving this one?
Just 2.
Okay, so I'm going to set this one in green. Y equals 2, bracket, x squared minus 5x. Now, I know what you're still saying. You're saying, Mr. Sadler, I still don't see a fraction. Why do you keep telling me there's fractions? Oh, just wait. Leah, go ahead. Next step here is going to be what?
Do 5x, or 5 divided by 2.
Negative 5 divided by 2 in square. Now, here's where the fractions come in. Okay, you're not going to call that 2.5. You're never going to call that 2.5. You're going to leave it as negative 5 forever. Great, so I'd like you to be brave. What's negative 5 over 2 squared going to be? Yes, squaring in fractions, yeah.
25 over 4.
Good, how'd you get that?
Just like you put the 2 beside each other, so 5 over 2 multiplied by 5 over 2, and then just multiply.
Right on. I'm a math teacher, so I'd say 5 squared, like divided by 2 squared, right? It's the same thing, okay, right? 5 times 5, so it's going to be 25 over 4. Excellent. I know what you're thinking. You're saying to yourself, Mr. Sadler, I hate fractions. Why do I have to do this? Because it's in the curriculum that I have to teach you completing square with fractions. It's one of the requirements of the course. Okay, so here are fractions for completing square. Jennifer, I'd like to be brave, please, and tell me what to do next.
Put the box number in.
Good. Like it's the same steps we did before. Sure, it looks messier now because there's a nice fraction in there. But it's exactly, again, we just follow the exact same steps. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
What's the last step gonna be if we don't have the one? Like, is it just the first one?
You want to answer?
You know, there's 3 parts to it.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I was one, two, so you do the first one. So like the last equation when you're boxing and answer, now you do x minus.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the first one.
Right. Yeah.
You do your part.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys are way ahead of me. Yes. Yeah. So I was trying to. Yes. Good. Okay. Quinn, what do we need to take out of the brackets here? Okay. Well, think we only need. I'm gonna still pick on you, Jerry. I'll help you, but we'll go through. So we just need the 3 numbers, so the negative you don't need. Like, so these 3 ones you do need, right? And the negative you don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply 2 times 25 over 4. This is the most difficult part of the course that you've seen so far. Liam, please tell me you're not texting there to concern me greatly. Please don't lie to me when I know that you are texting, so don't. Okay. You're going to multiply negative 25 over 4 times 2. Someone be brave and tell me what negative 25 over 4 times 2 equals, please. Go ahead.
25 over 2.
25 over 2. You can call it 50 over 4 if you want to. I'm going to go to lowest terms. I'm also going to do something else that's magical at the same time. Bailey, I put 2 over 2 in there for some reason. Why the heaven would I have done 2 over 2? Yeah, I'm going to want to add the negative 25 over 2 plus 1, right? So I just throw it wrong. Now, this is what gets people. I skipped a lot of steps here. Is everyone okay with the 25 over 2? Because historically, that's the difficult part of this question for people.
So when you do you just have to take the coefficient.
Yeah, so what I just did was I just multiplied, right, 2 times negative 25 over 4, which is negative 50 over 4, and I just in my head, I know that's 25 over 2. If you want to write it as 50 over 4, then bring it to lowest terms at the end, that's fine too. All right, where are we up to? I've lost my track. I'm going to skip you because you just went. My mind is gone. Kylie, can you instantly factor this bracket? Go ahead. Of course you can. Go. Y equals 2 bracket.
Plus 25 over 4.
All close.
Oh, sorry.
Is this one, not this one, right?
Minus 5 over 2.
Squared, and that's going to be minus 23 over 2. Right, because that's where the underlying numbers in force at the end here, right? And there's the boxes for like the up and downs. Okay, what are questions for next time? Sounds good. Yes? Yeah, no problem. Sorry, what questions? Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Would it be plus 5 over 2 since it's negative?
Yeah, my vertex here definitely is going to be. Now, this still here is a negative because it's a negative, but my vertex is plus 5 over 2. Okay. Like, because this number is a negative, you keep the coefficient of that number like for inside your equation.
Would it be negative h?
Yeah, well, this h is going to be positive. Like the vertex, the x-coordinate of the vertex is positive 5 over 2, but inside your bracket, that still says a negative. That makes no sense. I'm going to start your homework on the board right now. I know we got a minute. I'm going to do one more example after. I don't want to blow your minds here. Fractions are difficult. And we covered a lot today. Like we actually covered like a month of grade 10 in 75 minutes. All right, if not more. All right, so I'm going to rate the homework on the board. And then so the homework is page 558. 2345. And that's quad formula and page 564, number 234. Now, I'm going to embarrass my students from last semester, so I apologize to you for it once again. I want everyone in the class to be able to keep the square as well as they can after tonight. Okay, so if you're looking today saying, oh my goodness, what just happened, okay, make sure you practice the work so you're feeling good about it. Like, once you've done enough of these, there's no thought. Yeah, you divide by 2, you square it, you do this, and there's not even thinking, right? It's automatic, pop, 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 right? So, if you're not there yet, that's okay. It's going to be your doing math, okay? But make sure you're working really hard on completing the square questions. If you notice we haven't done any word problem things yet, okay, it's because I want you guys to get the skills down for all this stuff first. Okay, right? So there should be, this is all just skill-based practice to make sure you can do that, right? Quadratic formula and completing the square should not be fearful. If you're afraid of the fractions, don't worry, work on these every day, okay? Because fractions are scary. Fine. You guys are, how old are you guys? 16, 17? Fractions are scary. You're 16 years old, you're afraid of nothing. Right? So you're 16? That's crap. My grade,